It's a beautiful day at SeaWorld Orlando. What is going on, guys? Here, this is Dillon from WeTheCoasters, and we are here at SeaWorld Orlando. Right behind me is the entrance, and it feels great to be back here with a brand new look and era of WeTheCoasters. As you guys noticed, within about, well, one time the making of this video, about a week prior, we debuted an intro that really came on by, and this will be our thing from when we start on the channel. So if you guys like it, please give it a like. You want to check out where it is without any of the regular videos, I'll put a link in the description down below, just within like the first couple videos, just so that we guys get a premise of what our videos look like. Now, of course, I do want to say real quick before we do walk into the park, I did just renew my pass for SeaWorld Orlando, so I am back for another year with all the SeaWorld parks and entertainment, and I cannot wait. I'm looking forward to it. Now, as of right now, I do have the gold. Eventually, I will upgrade to platinum for when, say, we go to Busch-Gardens Williamsburg coming up in May, which cannot wait. Looking forward to it. And speaking of which, here comes Pipeline in the background. You gotta love it. Anyways, let's get into the park. There's no one here right now. Okay, we have made it into the park. Very little, no issue to get in. Well, I might say I had to renew my pass and get my picture taken again, but yep, you can tell I'm back in, which feels great. Now, let's talk about SeaWorld Orlando, what's going on real quick. So SeaWorld Orlando, they're going through some changes, and of course, well, they're trying to get the park into a good position. Now, their last edition, Pipeline, has been a very big sleeper hit. Thrilling ride, and rather not as bad as what everyone seems to be. But of course, as many say, well, they definitely got to work on whatever's going to happen with, say, their new family coaster coming on by. But we're going to take a look at that very shortly. Cow, look at all the track. Yeah. Wow. They're almost done. Whee. Alrighty, we just got off of Manta. As you can see, they have got a lot of the track installed on there. There was a piece also set up around where the overbank section is, so once that gets completed, like, most of the track will be very complete. And there's still about a few more pieces of track that are still out in, like, where Discovery Cove, or like within, like, near Taco Bell, that's there. And I want to say there's probably about, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 more pieces left. So they're almost done getting the track installed, and that is wonderful to see, because once they get the track installed, the next phase that they'll be doing is test runs and all that. Now, again, as of right now, I don't know when they will fully finish the track, but it will eventually be happening soon. Just, we'll see what happens though. But other than that, back to our ride to Manta, that was unbelievable, awesome. So hopefully you guys get a good view to see as to how much the track has been installed, because that's awesome to see there. Now, I do want to show, they are showing the advertisement behind these walls for Penguin Trek that is coming in spring of 2024. So be aware of that when you are heading to SeaWorld Orlando. It is coming very, very soon. So as mentioned from before, there's not a lot of people who are here at the park today, but we should be able to get on some rides. It'd be cool. Speaking of which, Manta going on by in the background. Good old flyby here. Wow, the mist actually feels really good. In case you're wondering about the temperature today, it is right now 80 degrees. So I'm actually out in shorts today, and I feel very good about today. I really do. Because within the last few weeks, you may have noticed on video, it's been wearing like jackets and jeans, and don't get me wrong, I don't mind wearing some jeans every now and then, but I like to be in shorts, especially in Florida. It's how I am. So that's at least a positive, to say the least, but still, Rather weird in January, but not gonna complain at all. The wait time for Manta, only a 10-minute wait. That tells you the park is not busy at all. So let's get a ride on Manta. And let's see if it really is 10 minutes. Now, I want to mention real quick, when we do Manta, we will actually get some views of Penguin Trek, the new roller coaster coming to SeaWorld Orlando in 2024, this year. And I believe it should have a spring or summer opening. I'm not too certain of what it will be, but from last I've noticed, there has been a lot of track that's been installed on and everything whatnot, but they're nowhere close to doing testing because they're not even fully done. But still, this is good that they're actually doing this there. So that is wonderful. And you'll see it once we get on the ride. So we're gonna try to see if we get on the very left side of the train to where we get all our views. In the meantime, we're gonna get through the entrance and see how it goes from there. So here's a good view of the construction going on for Penguin Trek. You can see this is where the second launch area is, and around with the helix that is going around within the area. And then this area here that you see is where after the first launch is going to take place and a little bit elsewhere. And then you can see where the wire is right over here. That's where they're installing the next piece of track just to complete that portion of the whole, coaster from there, from that portion onward. Now, like I said from before, there are still a few other places that they need to basically, install some track. But as you can see though, work is underway. And also, as you can see, they have dug up some concrete over here. And that's partly, I don't know what that was used for, but you can see they got a big machine over here. No one's in operation with that. But you can see though, they're getting everything all situated here for Penguin Trek. Now over here, this is where the area of the first launch will be, which is where this overbank area is. And then this area over here going this way, this is going to be heading into the brake run over here. And you can see these little things that are sticking out right over here. That's used going to be for netting to catch any loose articles and loose objects and all that there. We'll quickly try to go through the hole there. And yeah, you can see they are getting that progress taken care of. Now, the area going up, that's when the ride is going to begin. And they still get a little bit of that to go. You can kind of see somewhat, minus this pole here, right around here, right where I'm pointing at, there's an entranceway where the track and train is going to come out of and to go through the circuit on the outdoor section. Remember, it's going to be a half indoor, half outdoor roller coaster. It's going to take place for a family coaster. So, good progress going along the way for Penguin Trek. But apparently, if you really want to get some good angles of the roller coaster going on by, they say the best place to look at is if you are in the Sea Lion Otter Theater that's going on by here. So, from what I can see right now, it doesn't look like they got any shows going on right now. So, yep, that is the case. No shows. So, that's a bummer because I really would have liked to not only go in there, but, just see what's going on. 12, 2, and 4 o'clock is 12:48, so that show's already been going. So we'll try to come over at 2 just to get a view of the construction from there. Now, as you can see here, as I walk up over here to Polynesian Market, this is where you will see that right now in this area they have Nathan's Hot Dogs and all, but eventually this will be home to when the Seven Seas Food Festival will be taking place over here, as you can see here. So right now, obviously, it's going to be this normal thing here. But give it about a couple of weeks in February, and this will begin. And I love this festival. The Seven Seas Food Festival is honestly one of my favorites to see. And if you ever come to SeaWorld during that time, it's from February to May. Check it out when you do so. They have some amazing food and beverage that's here. And again, check it out when you do. But you're going to see places like these and all the way down towards Mako within that direction. All are going to have some of those eateries and places to drink. And I do want to say the Sky Tower is open. We've seen it operating earlier. So we're going to hop on the ride and we'll see if we get any more views of Penguin Trek right now. So it looks like they shut it down temporarily due to the high winds. So we'll come back a little later. So looks like we were going to ride Mako, and then as we walked to it, the ride broke down. So we'll come back a little later. Over at the Seaport Theater, Blippi and Mika, they're coming January 27th and 28th. So just for kids weekends, just for this upcoming weekend. So if you're a big fan of the show, come check it out. So this is a new thing they installed over here at SeaWorld Orlando. Not sure what would be put in here yet. Maybe a spot for a food booth, I'm guessing? Possibly, because that's what it looks like when you look up down there in that direction. But don't forget, this will be used for when the new Seaworld Hotel eventually opens up along the way. So it'll be using this little entrance, as you can see right over here, to get into the park as part of the resort entry. This is going to be big when this opens up. I cannot wait. I'm super excited for that. Because I'm telling you, Seaworld needed a hotel bad, and they're going to finally get one. And lo and behold. Infinity Falls. Currently a 5-minute wait, but basically that means it's a walk-on. So that is good to see, to say the least. But definitely not my temperature to ride a water ride though. Now I want to talk about one development that happened from our last SeaWorld visit that had been notified a couple days after, and now I got to address it in this video. So as mentioned from before, there is a SeaWorld Orlando hotel that's coming to the actual property in a couple of years, and now they've added on that in Discovery Cove is going to have a hotel that is on the property of that also will be accessible for SeaWorld Orlando, and that'll be coming very soon to the area as well. So this is very huge for SeaWorld Orlando, that they are just expanding within the area, and now they're doing hotels. This is huge. And right now it's all permits and what they're showing for the files and whatnot, but it looks like it will be a thing. Mark my words. SeaWorld Orlando's got a lot of big futures that are really coming aboard compared to Busch Gardens Tampa, in my personal humble opinion. Not just because of the two hotels, but they're trying to expand the park to make it more accessible for families, and that they want to build it as a true family destination. So that is something that's really, really good. And with the progress of that, and then what's going on with Universal and SeaWorld, or Disney World, I should say, it's a very big, bold move by SeaWorld. I like this a lot, and there's a lot of good things you can do. Remember, families do come to the parks, and they are willing to spend the money at SeaWorld Orlando, and it shows it. If you've been to SeaWorld Orlando and you've seen areas like Sesame Land and just in general, like the more family accessible rides, they just get slammed left and right. That just shows you how SeaWorld Orlando is as a whole. They're catered to the families, especially kids with disabilities, anything like that of that nature. So this is going to be a big game changer, sir. But one thing I will say though is, once after Penguin Trek opens up, what's next? Because honestly, there's a lot of question marks regarding Journey to Atlantis, because not just with the refurb they're doing right now with that ride, but just in general what the ride's going to do and all that, and where are they going to next put their new ride and whatnot. There's a lot of questions, but hopefully it's for good measure. And I do hope that eventually they will find a way to actually connect the whole land together. They got most of it taken care of, but there's still a little area where it's like you can't really go through, which is the Bayside Stadium, and it's kind of weird, but it is what it is. Well then, bit of a bird up here. I don't know why you can see the painting here and whatnot, but yeah, there's a bird up in the tree. We're actually trying to head back to makeup, but it's like she's got a little bit of a branch in her hand there that she's having. Maybe a fig, I'm not too sure though. Alright, let's try Mako again. Right now it is slated as a 10-minute wait. The second train is in the brake run, but they did say it's reopened, so we'll see if the employees are right here. Alright, just got finished with Mako not too long ago, did the back row. Really wasn't any wait at all. So that breakdown really did come in handy. I will say one thing though. After doing my ride, everyone wanted to do rows 1 and 2, and nobody else wanted 3 through 7. Or 3 for 8, whatever it is there. But regardless, yeah, it's kind of weird though. But what can I say? It's a lot of GP people doing that. But don't worry guys, if you do any other row, it's just as good. Back row is better anyway, so that's just not spinny, but gotta love the general public at times.
Well, I think they've been down for a while, so it makes sense. Oh, that's gonna be a while just to get that done. Maybe this fall, maybe. Probably not.
Well, we're just about 300 feet up now, and from here you can see for miles and miles. As the cabin rotates, keep an eye open for a lush, tropical ocean. To the east, Also,
They got a lot of stuff painted on Shamu Stadium right over here. It's close for refurb. There are people working on the stadium right now. You can see the indoor portion where the tank is.
Park has been voted the number
Speaking of
one
killer whales,
outdoor water park.
then where the Shamu areas, I see
Visit the information
two that are over there. I
today to
don't know if
see
you can
how
see it
can
right over here.
experience Discovery Cove and Aquatica.
Awesome. And another quick look over Penguin Trek from on top of the Sky Tower, as you can see. Got a little bit of track left to go on the outdoor portion. You can see where the area they're going to work on next. And then they got that little twister section behind it. So they're almost done though with the track. They have been fast in getting this together. And then as far as the indoor portion, we'll see how that goes. Pipeline the Surf Coaster. That's what we're going to do next for our rides today here at SeaWorld Orlando. Wait time will be coming up. The wait time for this attraction, 25 minutes. Alright, so we're going to get ready to do Pipeline. One thing I'm going to show you that's going to be very different is the fact I'm going to show you the airtime that's going to be used with the ride. So you're going to see a foot view of the ride while being in the back. So I am 6'6", I am the max height I can ride. So you'll see as a difference between someone who is much shorter, and you'll see the airtime used for that. So you'll see it right now. Alright, here we go. So we're leaving the station. So this is the part where I stopped showing you guys. I'm going to show you my feet. So this is where you're going to see the airtime kind of take place. Remember, I'm at max height, so you're going to see the difference for what normal people would be versus a person like me. And here we go now. Whoa! Brakes. A little rally, but hey, pretty good though. But yeah, you can see I got a little bit of air, nothing too crazy. But yeah, that's max height though, so there is a bit of a difference there. Alright guys, so that'll do it from our trip here at SeaWorld Orlando. Oop, trying to drop the camera and I almost did, and that would have been really, really bad. So, thank you guys for watching here at SeaWorld Orlando. Not bad of a quick little trip here just to check out a few updates and see whatever else is going along the way. So, not sure when the next time I'll be back here, but we will be back here. But I do want to say it was great being a pass holder. And let's see, because we are in 2024 and all this stuff is going on by a little over 20 years, so 22 years as a pass holder for SeaWorld Parks and Entertainment feels awesome. So, thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, be sure to give a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, hit the bell notification for future uploads. Follow us on all of our socials on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Threads. Until then, thank you guys for watching. I'm Dillon from WeTheCoasters. I'll see you next time. Until then, rock on. Have a good one. Long live Supercharged.